on, motherfuckers. I am Danny Worsnop.
And I am Jeff George. And we are Harlot.
You are watching CaliberTV!
The only CaliberTV.
I'm waiting for someone and I won't wait anymore to have you by my side.
You guys can introduce yourself and say what you do in the band. Alright.
I am Danny Worsnop.
Hey, and I'm Jeff George. And
We are Harlot. We do stuff.
They do things and
Rock
stuff.
and roll, fuck stuff.
Stuff? You fuck stuff?
Yeah.
Not people?
No, not people, just things.
Okay. Alright, whatever works.
That tree's looking real fucking frisky right now. I'm gonna drill a hole in it.
favorite season, fall.
Alright, so for being so new to listeners, you guys have a rock star lineup of talented, experienced musicians. How did you all meet?
I hope this isn't a family show. Jeff and I met a few years ago. It was on a New Year's.
Yep.
And
Having a few coldies.
yeah, we were at a friend's restaurant in Los Angeles. And we both somehow ended up in the refrigerator room. And we got to talking and we're like, you like rock and roll music? Yeah, you like rock and roll music? I like rock and roll music. You like rock and roll music? I like rock and roll music. You like rock and roll music? I like rock and roll music. You like rock and roll music?
Dude.
And then he started talking. That was all me.
Yeah, let's stop the jibber jabber and you know, do you or do you not like rock and roll music? That was basically where it's at. And then he goes, ho ho ho.
And she's pushing a pram, so you know she puts out. I don't know, but I'm okay with it. And then we were basically like freeze or rock, freeze and rock.
Like freezer rock.
Yeah.
We wanted to start, which is like rock and roll that's really cold and heartless.
Yeah.
So then Danny knew Bruno.
I knew Bruno.
I met Bruno, so then I knew him.
Yeah.
And
Then we both knew Bruno.
Brian
Wow.
From the past when he
I don't know Brian. I still don't know Brian.
Yeah, he refuses to talk to Brian. And then we got Brian in, and then as soon as we played music together, it was like, yeah, this rules. This is,
Yeah.
You know, it was on. And
We're
then,
good at this.
Yeah, and then that's how it started. But you know, it basically came together really organically like that, and I think the right ways. So it was weird to have four people. You know, I mean, he's from England, Bruno's from Brazil, and I'm from Detroit, and Brian's from Philly. So we kind of came from all over, you know, the world literally to put this thing together, and here we are.
That's awesome. So your guys' single "Denial" is one hell of a rock song.
It is.
You love it?
Yeah,
Sing it.
definitely. I don't sing.
Oh!
I'm gonna hold off on the
Say the
singing.
words to the chorus. Go.
I'd rather not.
Oh,
It's a good song.
Somebody didn't do their CaliberTV
I did
homework.
so much homework. You can ask him. I was stressed for days.
Shot
But-
in the heart, and CaliberTV's to blame. To our songs, they give it a bad name. Well, thank you. I'm glad you kind of pretend like our song.
Okay. Well, it definitely shows the wild, fun, talented guys that you are. What is something we Harlot fans should know about future music?
It's gonna be really good if it ever comes out.
Please send all of your hate mail to Roadrunner Atlantic Records. They're a record company that keeps changing our release date. So just tweet the fuck out of them, Instagram them, hate mail the hell out of them because you want this record. We want the record too. The record.
Start a hashtag right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Right now there'd be like at the bottom of the thing, all their social media links. You know.
Yeah.
And we'll also provide everybody's phone numbers too at the company. So just feel free to call them up. You know, at home, all their cells.
Yep.
But
Home line to Dave Rath.
it's been changed a few times, you know, the release date obviously, and for the fans it's really tough, and for us it's insanely tough because we've been on these songs for, you know, 2.5 years. But the record is done, and it's absolutely unbelievable. Always from the front, Steely. It's absolutely unbelievable to hear the record together finally, you know, because we had all these songs, but to hear it as an album, it's a really good record. And that we're not just saying that because it's our songs. It's really fucking a great record, and we can't wait to share it with the world for sure.
Awesome.
If you like Denial, you're gonna love the hell out of this record because it only gets better.
Yeah. So it's no
that's
secret.
the worst song on it.
I mean, Denial was like just a soft release just to get something out. You know, it never even went to radio, never went anywhere, and all of a sudden, you know, Sirius picked it up, and then like 40-some radio stations picked it up. WWE made it their theme song. I mean, we didn't even do anything with it.
Yeah.
When that happened. So imagine when the album comes out and you have.
And
you
you're
know,
pushing
13
it
songs
and
like
stoked
that.
on
So,
it.
I mean, you're gonna actually know the words to it. It's gonna be insane.
No, still on. Still on.
It's gonna be insane.
All right. Well, it's no secret that Danny's been known to love partying and having
Which
fun.
one's Danny?
The drunk one.
So, do you think that Danny's energy has anything that pulls from you guys and kind of encourages the full band's energy?
I don't think these guys need any encouragement.
I think if anything, I mean, you know, me and him, we've lived together for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So, and the dude literally has shaved like 10 years off my life, no doubt about it. So, I mean, we're kind of forced to keep up with the same energy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think if anything, it only enhances the jam. And I mean, you know, he's my brother and he's wild as fuck. I always think of him as like, you know, when I love Ozzy, you know, I grew up loving
Yeah.
Ozzy, and like now I live with fucking Ozzy, you know, like the new Ozzy. So.
That's my ghost of Christmas future.
Yeah. So for as painful as I feel every single morning, it's worth it in the end because, you know, that energy is infectious. So.
Yeah.
And so is syphilis.
Just ask for all the girls who give infections to.
Well, I saw you guys got the opportunity to tear up WWE Raw by making the theme song, or the opening song, your guys' single Denial.
Yep.
How did that go about?
Danny doesn't know. He was at the bar.
Yeah. I think basically what happened, they went to our record label and they were listening to a bunch of music, and then they heard ours at someone's office.
Yep.
And they were like, what the fuck is that? And then they went in and they were like, we want to use this.
That was pretty much how it went down. And then, you know, they picked that song, and they actually ended up picking a couple other songs that they're going to use for some other things as well. And next thing we know, we're at SummerSlam hanging out with all the wrestlers backstage and doing all that stuff, and they all knew the song, and it was really cool, man. It's great to hear, you know, I mean, wrestling's huge. It's like 5 million people a week watch wrestling. It's unbelievable. And so to have the song on there is not only a huge honor, but it's great just to get it out to people, you know. I think there's a lot of people that have heard that song now that maybe might not have before.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. It's a win-win for everybody involved.
That's awesome. So clearly this isn't any of your guys' first time in a band.
No.
What was it about this combination that made you guys so confident to pursue further music?
Just we all share the same vision, and
We all have the same eyes.
we have the same. We share eyes.
Share one set of eyes.
We have one set, and we kind of swap them out.
And
And
I'm wearing glasses.
we
There's
all
no eyeballs in here right
yeah,
now.
Oh, makes sense.
We all just have this passion for rock and roll, and there aren't that many good bands anymore.
What in the hell are you looking at over
And
there?
we figured that
Jeez, that was weird.
we figured that the world needed some good rock and roll music again.
Yeah, I think that when we listen to the bands that were out there, and you know, there's some stuff that we like, but there's a lot of stuff, 90% of the stuff that we don't like. You know, so we're like, why don't we do something with all the music that we grew up on that we like, you know, and put that out, and hopefully it'll work. And when we put it out, you know, the kids, they all got it.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. You know, we're playing stuff that has already been done before us, but we do it in our own way. But it translates over. I mean, I think to have good music or music that's fun, it works. And obviously it has worked. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's next for the band? What do We Are Harlot fans need to look forward to?
I think next is we have an interview over there, and then I think we have an interview over there.
We're gonna rock the fuck out of this place at 1 o'clock on the main stage.
Yeah.
It should be nice and cold, freezing.
I'm sure. Yeah, icy.
And then we're gonna go back and finish mixing the album.
Yeah, the album's got a couple songs left to mix, and then, you know, it's gonna go out to the world. Again, ask our record label for the release date, because we don't even know. And we're tired of like telling the fans, hey, it's coming now, or hey, it's coming then, and then just being told like, oh no, it's not, we're gonna do this now. So it's not in our hands. That's the tough thing. I mean, I think that the kids and the fans, you know, they think that we control all that stuff, and we don't. You know, we don't control anything. So.
And then 2015 is gonna come around the corner, and Harlot are touring the fuck out of it.
Yeah, all of 2015, you will see us everywhere. So get ready. So maybe that tells you that the album's gonna come, because we're not gonna tour the world if we don't have an album. So our first album's gonna be a live album, because all we do is play live shows, no record out. And which is also amazing that we've just played huge shows, you know, on main stages without even a record out. So that gives you an idea of, you know, the way this band does things. And we, you know, rock and roll is meant to break rules anyways. So we do everything backwards and break all the rules. Why do it right? Oh!
Yeah.
And that's
it.
Fuck you, Mother Nature. Rock and roll coming at you.
All right. Well, I'm Frankie from Caliber, and if you guys can go ahead and help sign off. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Smile, what's the use in crying?